Hi mga Meritus, it's Miss Grace. Welcome to my channel. Before we start, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Today I have, of course, you guys know my friend and PA, Andy. He's so fun to be with. I'm here in the Philippines, and of course, every time I'm in the Philippines, he's here with me.
Hi guys! I'm sure na narinig niyo yung boses ko sa mga previous vlogs ni Miss Grace, aka Meritus. And yeah, ito na yun. Gawin natin ngayon is para lubos makilala natin si Miss Grace, ang inyong Meritus. So tatanungin natin siya ng mga personal questions about her life, childhood, all about her. This video is all about her.
Okay.
So first, can you tell us about yourself?
Originally born and raised in the Philippines. My mom is from Visaya. My dad is from Ilocos. But hindi ko masyado maalala. But I remember growing up in Visaya, I think while they were processing yung mga papel for us to go to the US. So parang pabalik-balik kami from Visaya to Cotabato to Ilocos. But I remember living in Visaya, and then I went to school in Cotabato. It was called Notre Dame School for Girls Department. Parang ganon. It's like a private school. And then we moved to Ilocos for a year. That's how I learned how to speak Tagalog and Ilocano. Pero nakalimutan ko na atang mag-Bisaya. Hindi ko maalala kung alam kong mag-Bisaya noon.
Anong age kayo nag-migrate to US?
I think I was 10.
10 years old?
10 years old.
And paano kayo nakakapunta ng US? Paano yung process? Mahirap ba or madali?
Oo. I remember, kasi meron akong half-brother. Shout out to Kuya Ben Tumbaga. He's my half-brother. He entered a dancing contest with a girlfriend or a friend. And they won the contest, dancing contest. And the award was to go to the US. So yun ang award niya, is to go to the US. So he petitioned my dad. And then my dad petitioned us, and that's how we got there. Pero mahirap yung process kasi 'di ba, mga papeles, you have to go back and forth sa Manila, sa embassy, mga ganon. Ang hirap, mag-bus ka, you know. It was really hard. Ang hirap kasi yung nanay ko, I think she couldn't afford to buy yung 2 seats. So me and my sister had to sit on her lap, one on each lap, for the whole travel. Can you imagine how many hours yan? Kasi hindi niya ma-afford yung isang seat, so she had to have us on each of her lap. Mahirap din, but you know, we got to the US and...
Okay, so nung nasa US na kayo, okay mga Meritus ha, we, as long as na kaya namin mag-Tagalog niya, kaya mag-Tagalog, magtatagalog siya para mas maintindihan. So nung nasa US na kayo, how's the transition? Ano yung ginawa mo doon? Siyempre bata ka pa noon. So paano yung buhay nung nandun kayo?
Well, of course, you know, it was January, so parang malamig pa rin. Still winter, so malamig. And I remember the first place that my half-brother, Ben, took us, we went to Disneyland. So at least we got to see Disneyland. Pero hindi ko masyado maalala kung anong ginawa namin. But, you know, Disneyland. But I think a month after that, kasi my dad was a sharecropper, or he worked in the fields, you know, picking broccolis. Kami naman, right away, we went to the fields, me and my sister and my mom, you know, picking strawberries. Parang naiyak ako kasi I remember those hard times na, you know, we're just in the fields, you know, picking, hindi ko alam kung alam nyo ang sugar peas.
Sugar peas? I'm not sure.
Hindi nyo alam sugar peas? Yeah, we pick sugar peas. That's vegetables, strawberries. Every weekend, nandoon kami, me and my sister. That's why gustong-gusto kong mag-aral noon kasi wala kami sa fields, you know? And on the summer, it's like, oh my gosh, every day, nandun kami sa fields from morning, 4 a.m. to like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. hanggang all day, all night. When we leave the house, it's it's parang nighttime pa, you know, it's still dark. When we go home, it's still dark. Every day yan. So that's why I love going to school kasi I'm not in the fields. So that's why sabi ko, ang hirap. Alam mo, ngayon, na-realize ko na kahit anong trabaho ibigay mo sa akin, kakayanin ko yan kasi napakahirap field worker. Ang hirap. You know, we're there, it's raining, it's super hot, super windy, nandoon kami. So ang hirap.
At the young age na experience mo yung mga ganong hirap. So I think pwede natin sabihin na yung naging motivation mo para magsikap ka. And narating mo yung kung ano yung meron ka ngayon?
Yeah, kasi you don't wanna be working in the fields. Ang hirap. Tapos yung sahod mo, ang kunti-kunti lang, wala kang benefits. Diba? Because you're just being paid under the table. It's just cash. Sabi ko, ayaw kong maging ganito, you know. I don't wanna be a farmer forever, you know, working in the fields. Kasi ang hirap talaga. So, kahit anong trabaho yung bigay mo sa akin, that's nothing to me. Kasi ang hirap maging, farmer or maging field worker. It's so hard.
When you were growing up sa US, di ba, 10 years old kayo nag-migrate. Nabully ka ba sa US? Di ba, usually, pag mga Pinoy or ibang lahi, nabubully yan. May mga ganyang instances. Nabully ka ba noon?
Hindi naman, kasi it just depends where you're at. Kasi in California, ang daming mga different cultures. May mga Mexicans, Indians, Chinese, Filipinos, Koreans, ganon. So, hindi naman. Yun lang ang noon, natatakot ako kasi I don't know how to speak English. So, yun lang. So, ang ginawa ko, I watch TV all day. I watch cartoon all day just to learn how to speak English.
What are some of your earliest memories as a child?
Good or bad?
Both.
Ang pinaka talaga sa akin, traumatized sa akin when I was living with my aunt. Napaka-stricto niya na every morning I had to eat lots of rice, ang laking plato, lots of rice and eggs. I couldn't go to school without eating that. Napaka-stricto niya, natatakot ako every day kasi napaka-stricto niya na mas gusto mo nang mamatay than being with her kasi that's how strict she was. Yeah. When my mom took me away from her, yun, I was so happy kasi I didn't want to be in that environment anymore.
Wait, sa auntie mo ikaw lumaki?
Oo, sa Cotabato.
Sa Cotabato. Yung time na yun. Okay.
Yeah.
And describe your family dynamic growing up.
Well, it was just me and my sister, and we have half brothers and half sisters, but they're grown up. Most of them are in the Philippines, dito sa Philippines. I had 3 brothers in California. Yung isang babae, I think nasa Alabama siya noon. Ewan kung nasa na siya kasi we don't keep in contact anymore. But it was just me and my sister growing up. It's still hard kasi my parents didn't have that comforting, loving, parents. Yung napaka-stricto din nila, especially my dad. They were both strict, my mom and my dad. So, we kind of grew up in yung parang matapang na family, it's not the typical family na loving and caring, ganon. It's like, no, you have to work. Yung ganon. So that's how my life was. Just work and we couldn't go out, yung mga ganon.
Nabanggit mo kanina, it's just you and your sister. What does it mean? How about your 3 brothers and sisters?
Well, they're sila, they're in their 40s noon. They have their own family. You know how it is in the US. It's very busy. Some people don't have enough time to get together, kasi iba-ibang mga schedule, ganun.
Okay, so you just your childhood na baka medyo madrama at matawag dito, inspiring. And I think yung mga motivations, yung sinabi mo kanina, yung mahirap sa field, di ba? Yung naranasan mo yun with your parents. So tingin ko yun yung mga motivations mo kung bakit nag-strive ka na pumasok, mag-work, and kahit anong work yung ibigay sa'yo, kakayanin mo because of your experiences from your childhood.
Yeah, kasi ang daming mga tao dyan, ang hirap ng trabaho, ang gano'n. So, hindi mo pa na-experience magtrabaho sa fields. This is nothing.
So, dumako tayo din sa teenage years mo. I think sa US dito pa rin to, How did your interest in the hobbies evolve as you got older?
Let's see, in my teenagers, noon kasi yung ex-wife ng half-brother ko, sabi niya, kasi she's a nurse, typical Filipino nurse. So, yun na ang nasabi niya sa akin, be a nurse. So, yun na ang alam ko, Okay, so I started out as, yung CNA, Certified Nursing Assistant sa US. So, sabi ko noon, mahirap din yun, but it's still nothing. Kasi, it's hard work, Certified Nursing Assistant. So, meron ako yung nurse noon, they're called Licensed Vocational Nurse. So, sabi ko, tinitinan ko yung yung tag niya. Sabi ko, I wanna be like that. Sabi ko.
Someday,
Yeah, sabi ko. And then, I found a way to, kasi noon, you have to be in a lottery to get into the program. Nursing, ang hirap noon. I moved to San Francisco just to get the LVN. I worked full-time. I went to school full-time. Iniwan ko yung first son ko with my mom and my sister. It was so hard. But I would visit him every weekend. It's like 4-hour drive. So yun, I got my LVN. And then, okay, I'm an LVN, of course, mas mataas pa dyan, RN.
What's LVN?
Licensed vocational nurse, which is lower than RN.
And then LVN and then RN.
Sabi ko, I want to be an RN too. Kasi it says RN. I want to be like that. So yun, I applied. I got in, I worked full-time, I went to school full-time, and then I got my RN. So I was working, and then, of course, the next one is bachelor's, di ba? Bachelor's of Nursing. So I wanna be like that.
So from LVN, ano yung inspiration mo para gusto mo maging RN? Bakit?
Kasi I wanna go higher.
You want to achieve something?
Yeah, I wanna go higher. Sabi ko, I wanna be a BSN. I got in, I got my BSN. Sabi, I wanna have masters too. So yun, I got my masters. Sabi, I want to get my doctorate degree. Sabi ko, I kept going until I got the highest level, the doctorate degree.
Grabe no, parang ayaw niya makontento. Gusto niyang may ma-achieve talaga.
Yeah, ayaw ko yung dyan lang.
Dyan lang, stack up.
Yeah.
O ito, maganda tong ano yung pwede mong i-advise sa mga kumarites mo na nanonood sa YouTube channel mo, nakasubscribe para ma-achieve nila yung ganong career path?
Just keep going. It's never too late to go to school. There's so many people out there who are in school, they're in their 50s, 60s. It doesn't matter what age. Kasi may mga klase ako noon from, CNA to doctorate degree. May mga edad na sila, pero it's never too late to go to school. Kasi the higher the degree, the better, more opportunities, better jobs, more salary, and your achievement. It's like, wow. Alam mo noon when I got my doctorate degree, ang hirap talaga, Andy.
Can you expound your journey of education or vocation, higher or vocational education from LVN to RN to bachelor's degree para magkaroon na ng idea yung mga kumarites mo kung paano ba talaga yung gagawin nila. Paano yung journey mo doon? Mahirap or ano yung mga pinagdaanan mo?
Okay, ang nursing sa US, para sa akin, I can't compare it here. Ang pinakamahirap sa akin noon is yung RN program kasi you're barely knowing stuff. But after that, everything is easy, bachelor's, master's, doctorate. Pero ang pinakamahirap na ginawa ko at going to school is the doctorate degree because you have to write the dissertation paper. Ang hirap, it took me a whole year. It kept being rejected so many times na gusto ko nang mag-give up. Kasi yung papel, it has to be super perfect before they can approve and get your doctorate degree. And alam ng ex ko noon na ang hirap talaga. It's like, it was so hard na nag-aaway kami kasi I'm so stressed. But, after it was approved, oh my gosh, I was so happy. Kasi ang hirap talaga. It took me a whole year to get it approved. So ngayon, when I read letters or I read stuff, it's like, mali yan, that's not how you write it. Kasi na-traumatized na ako sa pagsulat ng papel, my thesis, ganon, yung
that's your
dissertation.
Specialty talaga.
Hindi naman specialty, but natuto ako noon how to write sentences, how to, like when I read something, that doesn't sound right, or hindi proper grammar or whatever.
So it's a basic requirements para maging ganon ba?
Yeah, you just have to learn how to write, may mga do's and don'ts, how to write a paper, or just how you talk to people, ganon.
This was during your first husband?
Yeah.
So reflect on any significant achievements or challenges in your professional life.
Yun lang ang pinakahirap is that, and just finding a position that's comfortable. And I have found one, and it's working from home, and I'm comfortable with what I'm doing, and getting my doctorate degree helped me get my consulting services kasi, I deal with lawyers. So, I'm an expert witness and consultant to them. So, marami din dyan na may mga masters, but if they see that you have a doctorate degree, it's really helpful.
Are you working while studying?
Noon? Yeah, of course. Full-time, 2 jobs kasi I have to.
How did you manage that? Working tapos studying?
Well, of course, I had a lot of support from, my ex, and my mom was there also. Just time management. I didn't have a life, All I did was work and go to school. It's not like you can't travel because, there's just a lot of stuff you have to do.
Well, it's a very good, introduction to yourself from your childhood, your career in teenage life. So ngayon naman dumako tayo sa starting a family. So when did you meet your ex, and how did your relationship evolve? If you're comfortable talking with it.
Okay naman. We met through a friend. You know, I had a coworker. Hi, Jamie. She was friends with him, and we got introduced. And you know, we went through a lot of stuff also. But that's how we started. And then you know, we had Aaron, Jason, and CJ, and ayun na. You know, he helped me through school, and you know, I supported him. We supported each other.
Can you describe the decision-making process around starting a family?
Wala naman. It's just one of those things na, I don't know if we planned it. I can't remember. I think we did with Aaron. The rest is, hindi ko alam.
Ito, what were some of the challenges and joys of becoming a parent? Para sa mga kumarites mo na subscriber ng YouTube channel mo, yung mga nagpa-follow sa'yo.
Yung challenge talaga, yung talagang gusto kong mag-aral and have a family at the same time. Because some people can't do it. You know, a lot of people give up or they drop out because it's too much. They can't handle it. But you really need to have support from your family so you can do it, or else you're just gonna give up and say, I can't do this because it's too overwhelming. It's too stressful. You know, you need the time to study, write papers, and then you have to work, you know, and then you have kids. So you can't do it all. You need some help.
Hindi naman lingid sa kaalaman ng mga kumarites mo, mga subscriber mo sa YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, sa all of your social media accounts na your two sons may autism. How did you handle that kind of situation?
Sa mga kumarites ko dyan na, you know, for people who are in the same situation as me, ito lang masasabi ko sa inyo, it's really hard to have two. Most people just have one, but I have two. It's really hard, but you have to have a lot of patience. And if you don't have patience, you have to learn how to have patience kasi ang hirap talaga. And, you know, as they grow up, you know, in my experience, you have to have so much time for them. Unfortunately, I was there, but not so much that they needed it. I mean, you know, my ex was there, but they really need extra time, as in, parang wala ka nang magagawa. Especially ngayon na mag-isa ko, you know, and na-witness ni Andy how it is to be with Aaron every day na mahirap, you know, you have to have so much patience kasi repetitive si Aaron eh. Si Jason naman, he's okay naman, he's better, he understands, and in his communication is better. But with Aaron, he's a handful, but that's what they need is time and love from their parents. Kasi it's hard, especially him kasi yung isip niya, you know, parang I think 1-year-old lang ang yung isip niya. So it's hard to tell him, and then he just keeps asking over and over. So of course, maano ka din, di ba? It's like sometimes na-frustrate ka.
Ako actually, I agree kasi na-witness ko talaga kung gaano yung patience na kailangan mo, no? Kasi parang yung isang bagay, uulit-ulitin nila sa'yo. So kung yung pasensya mo talaga kailangan malawak. Kasi kung wala kang pasensya, magka-clash kayo talaga.
Yeah. Pero ang good side naman kay Aaron, parang hindi mo siya pinagalitan. Yung parang, I love you, Mom.
Love you so much, Mom.
Aww, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay. But even though ganyan siya, okay, Mom, you don't have to be so rude.
Actually, natutuwa ako kasi parang, alam mo yung napaka-innocent ng ng isip niya, no? Parang, okay, how's your day, Ma? I love you.
Yun ang maganda kay Aaron. Alas hindi siya nananakit yung mag-tantrum siya.
Madali siyang sabihan, pagsabihan. Napansin ko, pag pinag-uusapan niyo about your kids, magiging emotional ka. Ano yung pinanggagalingan ng ganong emotion?
Kasi wala yung tatay nila, you know? It's like, you can't say, okay, your turn, you deal with him, yung ganon. And plus, you know, hinahanap siya. It's like, ano magagawa ko? Wala siya dito. You know, so lahat, ako na, you know, tatay, nanay, whatever.
Ang hirap.
Grandma,
Paano mo kinakaya yung ganon na ikaw lang?
Yeah, you just have to deal with it, you know?
And at the same time, you were working.
Oo nga.
Paano?
And, you know, sometimes naiintindihan naman nila, Mom, you're tired. So, kung nag-night shift ako, sabi ko, you guys, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. Don't bug me unless it's an emergency. So, yeah, alam nila. you know, okay, mom's sleeping, don't wake her up.
Okay, and then, pwede mo bang i-walk through yung mga kumarites mo? Ano yung schedule mo every day? Like, a day na schedule mo with your kids pag nasa US ka and then you're working.
Yeah.
Ano oras ka gumigising? Paano mo pinag-prepare yung mga kids? I know si CJ, nag-school pa siya.
Yeah. So,
paano?
5 a.m. have to wake up and get ready kasi I can start my work from home at 7, but 5 a.m. I have to prepare, you know, I have to eat, I just have to prepare. And then 7:30, yeah, and I have to remind CJ, alam naman niya, to get ready. Then I drop him off at 8 and then come home, work. And then kung I have to take Jason to find a job, then I have to drop him off and pick him up. And then when I have to go pick up CJ, I bring Aaron with me to drop him off sa school niya. And then I wait for him to call me to pick him up. Then I have to wait for Jason to call me to pick him up. And then while I'm doing that, I'm, you know, working at the same time. And then when I have to work the night shift at the hospital, of course, 7 p.m., you know, after my work from home, I have to prepare for my 7 p.m. I leave at 6 p.m. to go to my 7 p.m. work. That's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So when I get back the next day, I have to do the same thing all day. Hanggang sa nighttime, that's when I get to sleep.
Tapos kukulitin ka pa ng...
Oo, in the meantime, kinukulit ako ng mga bata. Sometimes sabi ko, wait, Aaron, I'm just so tired right now. I don't want to argue with you kasi I have a headache.
Pero alam ba ng mga kumarites mo yung ilang job yung trabaho mo?
Yeah, well, I have like 2 jobs, but then I have the other consulting services. So, siguro 3 na. 3 na ang trabaho ko.
Bakit kailangan mo ng ganong job? 3. Bakit kailangan? Ano yung ano mo?
Well, you know, I have to pay 2 mortgages. I have a house in Las Vegas and then where I'm staying at. Tapos I have to pay the cars, yung bills. You know, non-stop. You know, may mga, of course, yung food nila, non-stop.
Ikaw lang talaga yung mag-handle lahat mo.
Yeah, lahat naman, yeah.
So, kailangan. Talagang sipagan mo pa. Pwede bang 4 pa?
Pwede bang mamatay na lang ako?
Okay, ito yung mga question na I'm sure yung iba alam nito pero yung iba hindi pa rin nila alam. So, para sa mga new followers mo to, how did people know that you're Meritus? Paano naging trademark mo yung Meritus na yun?
Yung ex-husband ko, he started out as father and son duo with CJ lang and
How old is CJ back then?
He's probably like 5 years old, 6, parang ganon. So nag-start sila ng father and son duo and wala ako doon kasi sabi ko, ano bang ginagawa niyo? Nakakahiya kayo? Ganon. Noon nag-start pa lang siya, kunti lang, di ba? Kunti lang, sabi ko, ano bang ginagawa niya? Nakakaya kayo. Noon, yung mga likes niya ata or watch 20 watch. Oh my gosh, he's so happy. Oh my gosh, I have 20 likes ba yun?
20 views.
20 views or whatever. Ano siya. So yun, basta gumawa sila. And then one day, he asked me just to meron isang skit na ginawa namin. I think bulag siya or something. Pangalan ko doon, Meritus.
Meritus, mahal!
Bakit?
Ipahid mo nga yung panty mo dito sa plato.
Bakit ba? So, yun, kasi it's a skit from someone that we just did in video. Pangalan ng babae, Meritus. So, nung sinabi niyang Meritus, ganon, ang alam ng mga tao, yun ang pangalan ko, Meritus. So, from then on, naging Meritus na kasi they think my name's Meritus, but not everyone knew my name. My real name is Grace.
Are you happy when you called Meritus?
Hindi naman. I mean, it's
feel?
okay. It's okay. So, every time there's a Meritus, I just look. Kasi yan lang pangalan ko. So, hanggang ngayon, parang nag-enjoy din ako. You know, yung mga car videos, yung mga, kung ano man ang sinasabi.
So, marami na kayong videos na ginawa.
Oo. It was fun naman. I really like the car videos. That's the most favorite yung ginagawa namin car videos. Hanggang sa, you know, it became successful. Now, we got to be invited to shows, different kinds of countries, and we were helping World Remit. So, kung saan man ang pupunta yung mga ABS-CBS celebrities. Kasi sponsor yun ng World Remit. So, kung saan sila pumunta, nandun kami. So, I got to see some of those, you know, celebrities, yung mga ABS-CBS. ABS-CBN ba yun?
ABS-CBN, TFC.
Yeah, TFC, whoever they are. So, that was a good thing. And yun, hanggang sa lumaki yung page namin and yung YouTube. So that's how I'm known as Meritus.
Did you enjoy that kind of stage of your life or career?
Oh yeah, it was fun, you know, traveling. But until now, hindi pa rin ako sanay sa mga taong nakikipag-picture sa akin. Kasi wala lang, I'm not taking this as famous because I don't want to be labeled like that.
Parang ano to, kumbaga parang hobby lang.
Yeah, parang wala lang. Some people think na mayabang ako. No, you know what? I don't care about this popular or whatever. I'm just doing this as a hobby. And it's not my intention to be famous or to be a celebrity because this is nothing. This is, you know, it's wala lang. Everyone can do it. You don't have to have talent.
Parang ano mo lang siya, parang wala. Ito
wala
lang.
Yeah, anyone can do it. Anyone can do anything on ano.
Nag-enjoy ka eh, di ba?
Yeah, yung talagang celebrity, you have to be really
Instead
talented.
of traveling, ito yung ginagawa ko. Di ba?
Yeah. So I don't call myself na ganyan, famous or whatever. It's stupid.
Okay, so Meritus. Tapos napunta tayo sa Kumarites. Paano naging Kumarites?
Yan ang ano suggest ni Z na kasi sabi niya, we have to find a word.
Rebrand
We have to find a word to call your people, yung mga followers mo.
Okay.
You know, like Lady Gaga, what are they called? Love Monsters or whatever. Or whatever.
Taylor Swift, Swifties.
Yeah, So, yun ang sabi ni Z. Just call them Kumarites. Yeah, kasi it's kind of like part of my name before, Meritus. So, yun, sabi niya Kumarites.
Okay. Makes sense. Di ba maganda Meritus, Kumarites? Mga kumare.
Yeah.
Mga kumare ng tahanan. So, ito na ngayon. Yeah. Kausapin mo yung mga Kumarites mo. Ano yung pwedeng i-advise mo sa kanila in terms of career, life, and being a parent, and career woman? Lahat pwede mong sabihin sa kanila. Kausapin mo sila.
When it comes to education, please don't stop going to school. Go to school until you reach the highest that you can do. Don't give up. Don't just stay at ganito lang. And when it comes to family, gosh, it's so important to have time with them because we're so busy, but giving time to your kids and just showing that you care about them, even though mag-isa ka, okay. Ang hirap talaga. You have to show them that you care, even though mag-isa ka. And if the other parent is absent, it would be better kung nandun yung isang
yung may karamay ka.
Yeah, you know, just show them even though you guys are separated, you know, just give time to them. I just want to thank everyone who continues to support me and watch me. And a lot of you guys, I want to give a shout out to Maya Ang, Pat De Leon. Ang dami nilang nagme-message sa akin. Hopefully you guys are not dummies. You guys are not dummy accounts. I hope you guys are real. But you know, you give me support.
You appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys give me support. You know, you also inspire me for telling me that I'm a single mom too, and you inspire me as a strong and independent woman. So, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Who cares what other people say? As long as you're doing everything right, you're not hurting anyone, you're not doing anything illegal. So keep at it and just be strong. Okay, mga Kumarites, I hope you enjoyed our vlog. I hope you learned something from this video. And I just wanna, again, thank you for your support, for not getting tired of watching my videos with my kids, with my friends, my journey in this life. Thank you so much for your support. And I just wanna thank Andy for being here, for asking me all those questions. And sana nakilala niyo pa ako. Thank you, mga Kumarites!